TLC offers a number of popular shows featuring fat people who are either competing, receiving treatment, or sharing personal tales about their daily lives. 1,000-Pound Sisters also falls in this category. The sisters Amy and Tammy were found on social media by the TLC team, conducting various food stunts, which made them decide to give them a program based on their combined weight, dubbed the 1,000-Pound Sisters. Despite the fact that there are many moments of laughter and tears in today's list, there are also disturbing and shocking stories. So, let's roll. Bariatric surgery.
Today we're having lunch with our mom to tell her that we're having weight loss surgery.
Tammy and Amy had a disturbing past.
My weight, I feel like that truck right there.
I'm ready to cancel the surgery. I don't see us going forward with it.
They were bullied not only at school, but also by their mother.
I don't think you make it. I think you'll chicken out.
They only had one person who loved them and also supported them, and that was their grandmother. But when she passed away, life got harder, and they decided to go for gastric bypass to become acceptable in the society, and even among their family members, to live a better life.
We're going back to Dr. Proctor's in a month, so I gotta keep going. I gotta lose this weight. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get approved for surgery.
They then confessed their plans regarding the surgery to their mother. But their mother thought that they wouldn't be able to make it and they would chicken out.
This is exactly what I was talking about, eating the snack cakes. You can't do that.
One of the sisters also mentioned that she had to do something because none of the diets were working out. Their mom never believed that they had the willpower to do it.
It's because you ain't got the willpower. You got to have the willpower to go for it.
But they kept saying that they were motivated and didn't want to miss any chance.
Like, I have motivation right now. If I don't make a change, I'm not gonna be around that much longer.
Because if they didn't go for the bypass, they would die early.
I know this is like the last chance I'll have. If I don't do it now, then I'm never gonna do it.
But their mother was only there to demotivate. She even said that early death was in the family, as their cousin also died at the age of 33 due to a massive heart attack.
Yeah, because it runs in your family. You've got a cousin that died with a massive heart attack at 33.
Wow, she really didn't want to invest any amount for her 1,000-pound daughters. Sounds pretty disturbing. Harassed by ex.
Meeting Philip for the first time, it was great. We talked and held hands and just watched TV.
Well, despite having a bullying and demotivating mom, Tammy found love in her boyfriend named Philip, who was popular on a social media application you might have heard of. You know, TikTok.
Philip is this guy I started talking to on social media. He lives in Vegas. He actually came to meet me recently.
He was known there as the BBW King. He had thousands of followers on his videos just because of his attraction towards obese women.
I like everything about him. Like how he makes me feel. He makes me happy. And I can honestly say this is happiness.
According to Philip, a woman should ideally weigh more than 350 pounds, and he would part his ways if someone would try to lose. While Tammy wanted to shed some weight off to save her life from death, as she was going to die soon, her siblings, Amy, Chris, and Jerry, were not happy with her having a relationship with an enabler. But anyway, the relationship ended and they parted their ways, because Tammy was willing to go for weight loss treatment. In one instance, when Chris announced that it was the day of the appointment and wanted to see what the progress was,
today, Tammy and I have a follow-up doctor's appointment with Dr. Smith. I want to say how much weight I've lost since the day of surgery.
Tammy mentioned that she was being harassed by Philip and also by some of his friends.
Ex-boyfriend Phil calling and harassing me and getting his friends to threaten me.
They were sending her text messages and were calling to threaten her. Her brother asked if she wanted to go to the police and stop using the internet as she was using it for fetish sites.
First of all, have you called the police?
Yes.
What the hell are you doing on a website, something like that anyway?
She mentioned that it created a lot of stress, so she was also not able to continue her diet. Her relationship throughout the show was stressing her out. Chance of death.
You really want to do it this time? Because we're going to Atlanta this year for you.
Yeah.
Both sisters were unable to weigh on a normal machine, as the scales of a normal machine are limited, So they decided to check their weight on a junkyard scale, which does not have any limited measures.
When I was younger, we would have to go to the junkyard to weigh me.
Amy's weight was in the range of 400, while Tammy was in between 600. Tammy was asked to put down some weight, and at the end of season 1, Amy was able to get her gastric bypass surgery. She lost 100 pounds.
My family's gonna freak.
While Tammy only managed to shed 50.
As usual, Amy slow as hell, and the last one to show up to the party. Okay, bitch, go home.
In the later episodes, it was shown that Tammy was gaining weight instead of losing, and was seen presenting different lame excuses.
Knowing that to put the weight back on and then having to go back to see Dr. Proctor is kind of scary.
When she met Dr. Proctor, he asked her what was the reason behind her weight gain.
The last several months since we met, what's been going on with you?
She mentioned that it was due to COVID, as healthy food was not available, and she ate whatever she got.
But then a pandemic and everything happened, just
So what kind of things are you eating now?
whatever.
Well, the doctor called a meeting in the lobby with the family, disclosing that she was going to another doctor in Kentucky for a proper checkup.
I'm worried about Tammy. I'm going to refer her to one of my bariatric surgery colleagues up in Kentucky so that she can be watched a little more closely.
And if she didn't do so, she has an 80% chance of dying within 5 years.
Your chances of dying in the next 5 years are about 80% if nothing happens.
This made her stressed and disturbed that even while going to the hotel, she got annoyed by Chris, who preached to her about weight loss.
If I was in your position, Tammy, I'd be disappointed in myself.
I mean, I am too, but it just happens. Gotta get back on it.
This made the family cry about her deteriorating health.
I woke up this morning feeling discouraged, frustrated. Dr. Proctor come down pretty hard on me.
Before we go on to the last disturbing story on our list, we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video, as well as if you have any other favorite shows that you'd like to see on our channel. Burial plot.
You know, it's been 6 years since you've been out of the house. How's it feel being out?
Tammy and Amy's mother was shown as the most stressful person around them. Despite not recommending and discouraging the bariatric surgery treatment, she didn't even stop bullying when they finally lost some pounds. Well, we can say once a bully, always a bully.
So who you gonna get to sew you away? I mean, take you down the aisle.
The bullying continued and even took a harsh turn in season 3. When Amy and her brother Chris were talking about Tammy's weight gain problem, it was mentioned that her mother Darlene was always ready to pass a demotivating statement.
So what are we gonna do about Tammy?
I mean, we've already helped her a lot.
Yeah, it's taken us 34 years and she ain't.
Is up for another one. She had bought 3 plots for burial. One's for herself, and 2 will be right next to her, which will be for Tammy. According to Chris, the 2 plots were because of her weight. This was the most disturbing part to see. How could a mother plan her living daughter's funeral? Her mom always believed that Tammy won't be able to lose weight, and so far, she seemed right, as most of the time, she was seen with candy wrappers coming out of Tammy's garbage can.
Kind of disappointed with Tammy because look at this. One of the things I have to do for Tammy is take out her trash.
She also had a party with some guys and had pizza, junk food, and vaping. And also, she was seen drinking a lot.
The last couple of days, I've been partying with my friends. We've just been drinking, vaping.
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.